Hello everyone, I'm here to demonstrate my assignment 1, and this is my script. My goal was to make generative art through creating interesting patterns, and I have these parameters here, and I will demonstrate them one by one to show you what individually they would affect the design. So first let me bring this down so it doesn't crash my computer. So first we have an attractor point, which you can also see on the left-hand side, this little red cross over here. And I'm using an MD slider and kind of remapping this domain onto the design domain. And I can drag this, and then it will affect the overall design. And then the second thing I wanted to show was rows and columns. So this design is based on a grid of cells, and changing this number will change the how many cells there are in the grid. So right now I'm at 10, and I can change it to 25, for example. And now you can see it's a much larger grid. Okay, and then I'm just gonna bring it down so it's not super laggy. All right, and then the next one is size. This changes the size of each cell. So I can bring this down to like a really small number, and basically the size of each cell is now smaller. And then the next one is levels, which controls levels of complexity of these geometries. So now I'm at 10. I'll go ahead and bump it to 40. And now the geometry, it's much more complex, and depending on the coin toss, some of them will have these curves, and some of them will have these polylines. And then you can start kind of see these inner geometries start following the boundaries of the cells, and they're starting to form these little blocks. And then in case I didn't mention before, the attractor point is creating this kind of rippling effect. So now my point is here, so you can see this kind of white space around it. And then the last one I wanted to show was the amplitude, which affects how strong this repulsive effect is. So right now I'm at 3, this one, and I change it to 9. Now the effect is much more stronger, as this kind of center white space is much larger. And that's pretty much it. Thank you.